Hello and welcome to our presentation. Collectively, we will propose our co-branding strategy and provide appropriate justifications as to why this strategy might be successful. Our chosen primary brand offered by Mondelez is Trebor Lynx. Having assessed potential co-branding opportunities across a multitude of markets, we decided that Lynx was a suitable co-brand. Trebor is a mint company that was acquired by Cadbury in 1989. It offers many variations of mint products such as extra strong mints, soft mint and soft fruits. Mondelez has a 10% market share in the gum and confectionery market, with Trebor as its representative. Mondelez launched Trebor's first TV ad campaign after a decade with the Choose Your Trebor Confessions in conjunction with a change to the packaging design. Although Lynx's lead product is the fragrance aerosol deodorant body spray, other formats of the brand exist. Until recently it was a brand which targeted predominantly males, but now it also targets females with its latest Lynx Attract. It currently has a 6% market share in the deodorant market and in domestic markets and 14% worldwide. Over 8 million blokes across the UK and Ireland use Lynx every day. That puts a can of Lynx in 1 in every 4 households in the country. The most significant factor which contributed to the brand's success was its marketing campaign, The Lynx Effect. It is known as Axe in every country other than the UK, Ireland, Australia and New Zealand. Formerly known as Kraft, Mondelez is a multinational confectionery food and beverage company based in the US. It owns many familiar brands such as Cadbury and Jacobs. Unilever is a multinational consumer goods company. It's the world's 3rd largest with its products available in around 190 countries. It owns brands such as Persil and Lynx. Lynx already have many products in their collection. We would therefore ask, why not add one more? Here is our proposed visual concept of the co-branded product. The XXX on the top of the corner of the bottle has been meticulously placed in order to emphasise the strength of the spray. Its packaging is relatively similar to existing products, so it fits in with a simplistic style, yet it is still easy to identify the new product, especially with the alternating coloured text.
Now we're going through the marketing mix, beginning with the product. The product we are looking to create is the Trebor Extra Strong Mint Lynx Deodorant. We've chosen the Lynx Deodorant because it has high brand loyalty and it obviously has a large market share within the deodorants market. The packaging will be similar to all the other Lynx. Obviously, as you can see, we've created our own Lynx product there with the colours of the Extra Strong mints on it. It encompasses a lot of familiarity with the brand, so existing customers will obviously know what they're looking for. If they're wanting the Lynx products, they'll know where it is in the stores. We will emphasise the extra strong part of the extra strong mints within the Lynx. Therefore, people will look to go for this product instead of existing Lynx deodorants due to the fact that it is an extra strong element of it. And now I'm looking at the price. The price we'll be looking at is around £3.50. That is after we've used the penetrating pricing strategy in order to gain market share, as people would probably be more willing to just go for the normal Lynx that they trust and know. Once the price has been set at a lower price, we'll therefore create demand and knowledge of the product. Stores will be looking to sell normal Lynx at about £3, but however we'll be looking to sell them slightly higher at £3.50 once the demand has been created. 38% of deodorant users bought their last deodorant as it was on special offer. This is something we've looked at from Mintel and looked to adapt within stores themselves. Now we're looking at the place. Unilever, who obviously are the owners of Lynx, have a strong connection with retailers such as Tesco, Superdrug and Boots. Therefore, we're looking at them retailers as our main source of income. Also, these three have very established markets on their websites and therefore will bring even more profit in. Unilever's online sales are growing at twice the rate of the global e-commerce market. This is an article I found by Joseph from 2015, and it shows that even if they're not looking at the retailers themselves, Unilever actually have a very established market within their website. Finally, we're talking about promotion. This is something that we'll go into more depth when we look at the IMC. However, Unilever spend over 28 million on advertising, so they'll be willing to invest a lot of money within advertising campaigns. Mintel also highlights a direct correlation between the advertising that is spent and the value of sales that they get. So having a good, solid advertising campaign brought to you from us, the creators of the links with the extra strong mint.
Trebor Lynx is currently in the confectionery segment, and according to a marketing magazine source, Trebor Lynx soft mints was the 8th biggest brand in sugar confectionery in last year. Here's sort of like the distribution of the segmentation. So geographically, they are targeted at quite the sort of urban, sort of average person really, that goes to work or anything like that, needs a breath or anything like that. And demographically, it's been between 18 and 40-year-olds, mainly male, and more of like the middle income sort of adults. Psychographically, it's in the middle class, so not too high, not too low, so it's quite middle. Behaviourally, the customers are generally quite brand loyal, so if they buy Trebor mints, they don't go to Extra or Use Extra or anything like that. They have frequent usage, so every morning after they brush their teeth or on the way to work, put them. This has been derived from the advert Trebor Lynx launched in April 2015. The combination of the Trebor and Lynx body spray would result in a shift of the men's children segment. This entails a segment which is somewhat similar to Trebor's, however there is a distinct difference in demographics. So this is the distribution of the segmentation for the Lynx and Trebor co-branding sort of thing. So the geographically pretty much stay the same, but maybe add a bit more rural, so add a bit more so people playing sports, things like that might maybe be more into it. And demographically, it shifts those sort of to a younger audience as well as a sort of older one as well. So still sticking to the male audience, but students or young workers that use spray that go to school and stuff like that might use it as well. Still middle class, and people still stay brand loyal and frequent usage. This is really something that Lynx has come renowned for, and they will just Trebor will just take it really. Market targeting. So Trebor Lynx currently adopts a concentrated marketing strategy. So it directs marketing efforts towards a single market. A TV ad campaign released in April 2015 suggests that the target market is between 18 and 40-year-olds. As I said before, there's a son and a father in there, and used Trebor mints. It's quite a large market. It does contain competitors such as Use Extra. Even with the competition, Trebor is seen as the #1 mint brand. When combining with Lynx, it will still adopt a concentrated strategy, targeting urban males between 17 and 30-year-olds. This will allow the partnering companies to invest more resources and marketing in a single area, and increase business size and reliance. So this is relying on sufficient demand. So this market is viable due to growing demographics and strong brand presence. So combining will allow the product to be a combination of two of the most popular brands in the markets, and they'll persuade the youngsters as well. Market positioning. So at the moment it's positioned sort of more enjoyable than functionality. It's like a mid-price product, and customer perception of the product is shaped by the physical appearance. So the bottle's quite like snazzy, quite trendy, so sort of like the younger sort of person will use it. The mint generally combats volatile odours and makes it more functional rather than enjoyable. The co-brand will adopt the position of Lynx as a mid-price product. However, the functionality of Trebor mint will shift it to the left, moving away from just an enjoyable smell, odour masking, extra strong mint, so move it more functionality to get rid of bad odours from the users as well. This is a perceptual map for the positioning. This is another variation on the one before. The co-brand will likely increase both price and the quality due to the added value. This is shown by the shift of the new product being there and the old being there, so it will be slightly higher price, and that will be justified by the better quality, and they'll get rid of it.
Now I'll be taking you through the SWOT analysis, starting with the strengths. As you can see, deodorants are regarded as an everyday essential, with 8 million males, across the UK and Ireland daily that use Lynx. Oh, that doesn't sound right at all.
Just read it.
Okay.
Just read it.
8 million males across the UK and Ireland use Lynx daily, putting a can in 1 in every 4 households. Unilever have 2 billion people that use your products every day, so it's an extremely large and powerful amount of people within the sectors they have. It creates a lot of brand recognition, it creates a lot of potential for a product a collaborating product with Lynx. The key drivers to success would therefore be this recognition. It's hard to ignore because it indicates the power, indicates the amount of money and the success the brand could have. Next would be the weaknesses. Lynx is known in their ad campaigns for creating a sort of image through the Lynx effect, which would usually show a male becoming attractive to females after applying Lynx. Multiple adverts have also been banned for the portrayal of women. Therefore, it's widely known as associated as being a male-specific product. The collaborating product would therefore eliminate males. Females who enjoy Trebor wouldn't be able to purchase the product, as these images shown in the media would put them off it. And Lynx also suffers from declining market share due to the introduction of compressed air products, which, although smaller, do not last longer according to consumers. Next would be the opportunities. The two brands collaborating expands the reach of potential customer base. Lynx is stereotypically known for being a product for teenagers. However, Trebor, as it's an 18 plus product, would therefore allow the customer base to expand. The key opportunities in this aspect would be the ad campaign. As mentioned before, Lynx have had a lot of power through their campaigns. As they spend 8 billion, they spend 8 billion on their budget for ad campaigns in 2016, which therefore creates a large opportunity to create the sort of product that socially is known to many and create a lot of brand recognition. It can also take away from the Lynx effect and the controversial socially negative images that they portray of women. Mintel also report that deodorants at the start, 38% of deodorant users bought their last product as part of a special offer. Therefore, it creates the opportunity to be able to create more promotional offers. For example, at Christmas, you can have the sort of gift set, and at the start of summer, you can sort of promote the extra strong factor about it. For the women's product, they introduced the Attract product in 2012. So it also creates the opportunity to expand on that and sort of compete with the Dove and Shore that sort of dominate the women's deodorant market. Next to the threats, with the potential to put women off the product, it can therefore have a negative effect on Trebor, potentially. If women see the product as the sort of Lynx effect product as a past and all the campaigns, it could then negatively affect Trebor directly, which is a major threat. Another key threat would be the price of cheaper alternatives such as Tesco's own brand, Sainsbury's own brand, usually priced at about 80p. Because of the low price, it therefore creates a sort of constant demand, which therefore would put Lynx at a disadvantage.
I'm going to talk about integrated marketing communications. We're going to implement a pull positioning strategy with the intention of encouraging buyers to seek out the product. This will be supported by our penetration pricing strategy to incentivize trial of the new product. This is accompanied by advertising and mass media promotion. We would propose the use of a credible sportsman such as David Beckham to deliver our message in order to establish credibility. We propose using a value proposition such as extra strong mint, extra strong effect, the Lynx effect. We would use sales promotion techniques such as discounting. This can be used to encourage regular purchase of branded products. This is an effective method in the deodorant market. Research from Intel supports this. Alternatively, we could use quantity gifts. Offer some extra quantity, perhaps 25%. We could use the new established products made by Lynx in compressed air. Public relations, so social media, Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. The image to the right depicts our product in the social network and app Instagram. The app itself is becoming a powerful marketing tool with the potential to share advertisement with individuals without befriending them. Alternatively, we could use a press release or attendance at public events. A London Marathon or the Olympics would be a great example. This would draw attention to the co-brand on a large scale. Direct marketing, email marketing. People who attend gym via subscription or students could be targeted individually. Doing so will help us promote our product to the right audience, 18 to 40. Kiosk marketing, trials and product promotion. End of hour supermarket would be an unavoidable marketing campaign. Advertising. Arguably the most powerful way of appealing to mass market is television advertising. We propose targeting the ad breaks in between sports events, football matches at weekends. Online advertising such as YouTube ads, event sponsorship at student events or sporting events.
Right, so I'm just going to take you through the branding of our new co-brand. So there's a product image there. So the appearance has sort of got the mixture of Lynx and Trebor mixed together. So you've got the vibrant colours from Trebor. So you've got the red, white and green from the Trebor. Then you've got the stylish black bottle from the Lynx, which gives it quite a trendy look. It's quite stylish, gives it quite a mysterious look. So putting both of the brands on the actual bottles is quite eye-catching to the customers, and sort of they have their already low database each of the products. So putting it together will create sort of like a larger database for them to actually the customers to buy this product. So when they walk into a shop, they'll be able to like distinguish that can between like the other 6-7 Lynx cans, and then purchase that one instead. The selling prices also is higher for this product, as it sort of reflects the uniqueness of the co-brand of Trebor and Lynx, and it also reflects the superior quality of the end product, which will get customers to buy this Lynx instead of the other Lynx on the actual market as well. And yeah, so I've already mentioned that it is quite stylish and trendy, so it's quite appealing to the actual age group actually looking for, so they're teenagers to sort of 30-year-old age.
Right, I'll be doing the justifications of why we brought two brands together. We brought Lynx and Trebor to create the new extra strong deodorant with a mint scent. We did this as Lynx has only a relatively small market share in the UK of 6% and 14.2% worldwide, and this has been decreasing slightly over the past couple of years. Also, the growth in the deodorant market has been limited to only 1% a year, but much of this has been attributed down to the lack of innovation to encourage increased spending amongst consumers. We believe bringing these two brands together will help them stop this slide and enable them to meet the needs of the market more effectively. In addition to this, we'll bring these brands together, will open up other segments of the deodorant market, such as sport, as it appeals to people who are active and require strong product use to exercise, which obviously induces sweating and bad smelling odours. Furthermore, it will appeal to other males outside of Lynx's traditional age range, as Trebor has a strong association with more people aged at 18 and over as the traditional age range. This would be good for, as the male demographic is predicted to grow by 4.1% over between 2014 and 2019, with that Lynx and Trebor will be able to access more segments, which is likely to help them increase the market share and general revenue.
Right, I'll now take you through the conclusion. So in conclusion, we believe that the research we've conducted throughout the presentation will indicate that the co-brand between Lynx and Trebor will be incredibly successful, as it enables not only to more effectively meet the target market that Lynx already targets, which is like 18-year-olds plus, but also to target new market segments which they don't already look at, which is like a slightly older market and people like interested in sports. Obviously, we both have well-established brands, which means that they'll have both have good marketing channels, which will help attract new customers that may be not aware of the brand and the new co-brand that come together. So it'll obviously help promote the brand and product. And we believe these justifications and what else has also been previously said will help this co-brand be incredibly successful and profitable in the future. Thank you for watching, and our references will follow.